We welcome you to the Cutter Sports Complex for today's rubber game of this three-game series between the Shawnee State Bears and the IU Southeast Grenadiers. Stephen Oots, Greg Enders with you on a Sunday where both teams are trying to get the first series win in conference play here as we're in that part of the schedule where these games start mounting in importance and seeding and all of that as we get set for the conference tournament in a couple of months. So the winner of this one may end up having a tiebreaker here later on. So a big game here today with Zach Guttermuth on the mound for the Grenadiers. He is a Shelbyville, Kentucky native and will enter today's game with a 1-1 record. He's 7.36 ERA, 7 1/3 innings pitched. This is his third start of the season. He'll face a familiar lineup from yesterday. Nolan Tressler will lead it off and play center field, followed by the catcher Mendoza and the first baseman Snydek. So the same lineup that was in same top third of the lineup that we had yesterday. And we're just about set to go. The fog is cleared, and here we go. Strike one to Tressler from Guttermuth.
Definitely looking to get that ERA down with this start here. Definitely be helpful for the stats here. And just overall, lower ERA means you get put in the game more often. So
he was able to go 5 innings in his last outing and last start. So we'll see if he can put another good outing together as that one is lifted into right field for a single. So Tressler is aboard. Now Diego Mendoza.
Definitely don't want your leadoff guy, especially leadoff of the day, to get on base. So hopefully he can put something together to get this next strikeout.
Definitely pitches to contact here. So tries to get a lot of jam shots, that type of thing, ground balls. So a double play would definitely be in order here if he can get one with the catcher up. But instead, that's going to be sent into right center field for a base hit. Tressler's going to go to third. And now, very quickly, there are runners at the corners with nobody out. So back-to-back singles from Tressler and Mendoza. And now Snydek, the first baseman, will be on with the courtesy runner of Eli Jones at first base. Guttermuth throws over and checks on Jones. And that is going to be behind Snydek, and a run will score. So a wild pitch opens the scoring for Shawnee State. Jones moves up to second. So a couple of base hits and now a wild pitch as Guttermuth's trying to find his command here to start the contest. That's in the dirt. Nice block. Logan Murphy behind the plate again today. He started in game 1 yesterday. 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. 2-1 pitch. In the dirt. 3-1. Guttermuth trying to battle back here. The 3-1 is low for a ball, and that'll be a walk. So now 2 on with nobody out. And the third baseman, Oakes, who got the win in Game 2 yesterday, will come in and play third base. As Murphy goes out and talks to Guttermuth, tries to settle him down. And Oakes will be the batter. Greg, do you have a batting average for him?
Yeah, he is. It looks like his batting average is lower than I thought it would be after that win. It's only a 167, but he has played 15 games played. It looks like he also has 8 hits, with 2 of those being doubles. So he definitely, when he swings hard and swings far.
Got a little pop there. Ball 1 to him. Two and 0. Grounder in the hole past a diving Putnam. 1 run will come in and score. And it's 2-0 on the base hit from Oakes. Just hit a little deep into the hole there. Putnam dove, couldn't get there, and rolls into left field. Keeps the line moving. And Gasper, the right fielder, will be the batter. Fouled off for strike 1.
Gasper, 15 games played with a 354 batting average. Looks like he has a couple of doubles here as well as a pair of home runs. So.
And now a ground ball to second. Underhand flip a little low, but the throw will be in time, and that's a double play. So, for a sorely needed ground ball there for the second, for 2 outs there, the runner will move to third. Nice play there by Putnam to field that low throw and fire on in time for the second out. So just what Guttermuth needed. And now Scott will be the batter. Had a nice day yesterday. Grounder to third. Shield across in time, ends the inning. But Shawnee State strikes for a pair of runs, and after half inning, they lead it 2-0. Slater Shield will lead off in the bottom of the first for IU Southeast. They'll face Jackson Craig, and he'll fire one low for ball one. Craig on the season, no ERA. This will be his fourth appearance and third start. He's worked 5 1/3, given up 1 unearned run on 8 hits with 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. So we saw this, Greg. I know you weren't here yesterday, but we saw this in game 2 where there was essentially an opener that worked a couple of innings, and then as that one will miss, 3-0 now to Shield, and then Oaks, who we see at third base here today, came in and worked the final 5 innings to get the win. That may be what happens today, as there's a Shield will get on here with a walk. So that may be the plan here today, as Craig doesn't have a ton of innings pitched, only 5. So it'll be interesting to see if they think they've stretched him out and he can go, 4 or 5 innings, or if there will be a reliever here fairly quickly. Especially this is a 9-inning game and not a 7 like it was last night, as they throw over and check on Shield.
Well, definitely when you have a two-way player who can come in and get on the mound and shut down, any hope that, the Grenadiers had last night, then, you definitely want to put him in the game to see if he can continue to get that strong strikeout or strong grounding. Depends on how long he thinks he can go today, and if he wants to come in and relieve. I think it would definitely be something cool to see.
Big lead there by Shield. He scampers back. 1-1 now to Mason White. That's inside, 2-1. Three and 1. Good hitters count for White. Who leads the team in home runs and RBIs. Runner goes. There's a strike. And Shield will be in standing up at second base with a stolen base. So a 3-2 count. And Grenadiers being aggressive early here on the base paths. Oh, froze him. There's strike 3 and out number 1. A big strikeout there for Craig. And now Cody Putnam. Strike 1 to the shortstop. That just missed. 1-1. Looks like maybe a bit of a tight strike zone here early. That's low. 2-1. Third baseman Oaks playing back. You wonder, we saw it a lot yesterday with the Grenadiers bunting throughout the lineup. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2. If maybe there'll be more of that today. You wouldn't necessarily think so with 1 out, but who knows, put the pressure on the defense. In the dirt. Count goes full. Popped up. Oaks calls everybody off, makes the catch for out number 2. Now the cleanup hitter, Max Flock, the first baseman.
Looks like Max Flock is batting at a .304 average with 16 games played. He's had 46 at-bats, and he's had a couple of runs, 9 and 14 hits.
First pitch he sees, he fouls back for strike 1.
Has a pair of home runs as well, so you definitely like to see some power hitting today. Maybe drive in both runs and tie the game back up, make it back in the game.
1-1 to Flock. See if he can get a little 2-out rally going here and drive in Shield.
That is when the Grenadiers do their work.
Yeah. So far this year, that's what they've really done some damage with 2 outs. Wait around, and then boom, 2 outs, and they get the runners in. They're gonna call a balk, and Shield will move to third. So now Shield 90 feet away. The pitch fouled back. Count goes 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him. Shield is stranded at third, and after an inning of play, Shawnee State leads at 2-0. Second baseman Warner will lead it off here in the second for Shawnee State.
Hunter Warner, batting 154 batting average, 13 games played. He's had 39 at bats.
And sends a chopper to short, Putnam across, 1 out. So 1 pitch and 1 out, exactly what Guttermuth is looking for here after a little bit of a up and down first inning. Now Islet, the DH.
His link is a 125 batting average. 4 games played. Only has 8 at bats, but a pair of runs for 1 hit. So he's definitely a RBI man for his couple at bats.
And he looks at ball 1, 1-1 now. And that one is sent into left center field, and that'll be a base hit. So 1 on with 1 out now. And the number 9 batter, Lund, the left fielder, will come to the plate. And he's the batter's going to be out at first. Islick is, and I'm going to have to. So we'll have to figure out what happened here because
There's something definitely going on between the umpires and Shawnee.
I don't. And now they're trying to kind of settle down the Shawnee State dugout too, but okay. So ball 1 now to Lund. It appears what they're calling is Islick on the follow through hit Murphy with the bat. That's popped up and will be out of play, yes, for strike 1. So the batter's interference and the batter's out. So that's why there are 2 outs.
Definitely a interesting couple of minutes for us because we had no clue what had happened. Either way, Tyler Lund, a 275 batting average.
Popped into right. And the catch will be made over there by Shepard, and the inning is over. So a sort of bizarre inning ends 1-2-3 for Guttermuth. We move to the bottom of the second, still 2-0 Shawnee State. So Shepard will be the batter. The right fielder here made the play. Grant Shepard, the freshman from Greenfield, will lead it off here in the bottom of the second.
Grant Shepard, he is batting a .313 batting average.
Takes ball one.
Has 16 at-bats with a couple of hits, 5 hits. A pair of those being doubles.
And fouls that one off to even the count at 1-1. Shepard, and then the lineup will turn over for Shield and White here in the second. That's high. Three and two now. Fly into right center is tracked down by Tressler for out number one. Nice at bat there by Shepard to work the count a little bit, but flies out for out number one. Now Murphy. So Burdett flies out, and now Murphy will be the batter. Who was allegedly contacted with the bat in the previous inning, although we went back and looked, and he may have been hit, but it wasn't like the bat was thrown or whatever. He grazed at best, but the call was still made as batter's interference, and the batter's retired. So he's ahead 2-1 here. Checks his swing. Yep. On the appeal. Umpire says he didn't go. 3-1. And that hit him. Couldn't get out of the way of that.
Ouch.
Maybe right in the knee. And Murphy's going to need a minute. He's had a rough day, hit by bat, and now hit by pitch. So he will be aboard. And the Gabe Yonto will be the courtesy runner at first base, with Colin Long, the left fielder, batting. Ball one. Fly ball into right, tracked down by Gasper for out number two. Now the designated hitter, Alex Yurt.
Yeah, definitely not a fun day for the catcher if you're going to get hit like that and also take a graze by a bat while you're catching. It's definitely not something you want happening to you.
Now Yurt takes ball 1. Yurt on the season has 1 hit so far. And there's a strike, so 1-2.
Does look like that one hit also drove in a run, so that's pretty nice.
And that just missed. That looked a little too close to take there, but Yurt's going to get the benefit of the call, and the count will be even 2-2. Fouled off. And Yurt works the count full here, 3-2. And there's ball 4. Nice at bat there by Yurt. And now Grant Shepard will be the batter. Two on with 2 out. Can he turn the lineup over for Shield, who's on deck? Tying runs on the base paths. Strike 1 to Shepard. Craig going after Shepard here and is ahead 0-2. Doesn't chase, 1-2. Shepard's battled back here to even the count, 2-2. Foul back. Grenadiers have done a good job so far not chasing out of the strike zone. Haven't made a ton of great contact yet, but they're not chasing bad pitches. 2-2. Inside, 3-2. So Shepard's worked the count all the way back to full here.
Very nice fight.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the second. And there's a walk. They're loaded. And you don't want to face Mason White with the bases loaded, but you Also, this may be the other guy in the lineup you certainly don't want to face in Slater Shield. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here, and we will be back in just a moment. Bases loaded for IU Southeast here in the second. Carson Womman, the freshman from Greenup, Kentucky, will make his way into the game. It's his sixth appearance. He's got a 1.93 ERA this in 14 innings pitched, and he'll face a tough batter in Slater Shield here with the bases loaded. 2 outs, 1 pitch away here for Womman. That's strike 1. Womman has 19 strikeouts to 8 walks and an opponent batting average of 220 so far in his freshman season. Sent into center. That's going to hang up there for Tressler. And the inning will be over. So Womman works his way out of the jam. We move to the third, 2-0, Shawnee State. Top of the order for the Bears here to start the third. Guttermuth still in for IU Southeast, and he'll face Tressler. Strike 1. He singled in his first at bat. There's a strike. Guttermuth ahead here, 0-2. And that's going to get through up the middle for a base hit. So Tressler's on again. And now it'll be Mendoza. Ball one. They're going to throw down. Check on Tressler, but he's back in standing up. Pickoff play, but Tressler dives in safely. See how good Guttermuth's move is here. Left-handed, get back over. Tressler's back safely. Pitch. Off the plate. 2-0. Tressler at first, Mendoza the batter, nobody out here in the third. This was the duo that got the offense going for Shawnee State in the first inning. 3-0. There's ball four. So a 4-pitch walk to Mendoza puts 2 on with nobody out. And Snydek will be the batter. And we'll get a runner. It'll be Jones at first base. And Murphy will come out, give a few encouraging words to Guttermuth. There's a bunt. That's going to be into no man's land. Nobody's covering first anyway. As Burdette had to field that ball. That was well placed as Flock came in to charge, so the bases are loaded. And Oaks will be the batter. Little small ball from the Bears. That's what the Grenadiers used yesterday to scratch across some of their runs. And it comes back to bite them defensively here today. That was just well done. There's not a lot you could have done there with a left-handed pitcher falling away.
It's perfectly placed right down between all three, the pitcher, the second baseman, and the first baseman. All of them tried to go for it, and they couldn't field it back in.
And that's lifted foul down the left field line for strike 2. Guttermuth in a spot of bother here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Looking for a ground ball, maybe a double play to limit the damage. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that'll work too. Out number 1. Now Gasper, the right fielder. Lefty on lefty matchup. Ground ball to Burdett. He goes to second for one. On to first. Not in time. The throw a little bit late. And that'll get a run across. 2 away in the inning. Grenadiers thought they could be out of it with that ground ball, but Gasper beats it down the line, and they're 2 away. A fielder's choice. And 3-0, Shawnee State. That's sent into left center field and it'll fall. That'll score another run, an RBI single for Scott. It's 4-0. Scott's been making IU Southeast pay this entire weekend. He does it again. Now Hunter Warner. 2 runs already in here in the third. It's in the dirt. Nice block by Murphy. Keeps the ball in front of him and doesn't allow the base runners to advance. Grounded to Shield at third. He'll step on the bag and end the inning, but Shawnee State adds a pair of runs on, and after 2.5 leads at 4-0. Mason White leads off the third for the Grenadiers, who are now down 4-0. Need to get something going here and quickly. First pitch swinging for White, fouls it off for strike one.
Definitely see some quality at bats from the Grenadiers today, getting low in the count, but bringing it back.
Fly ball into left center, or into left rather. That's caught by Lund for out number 1. Now Cody Putnam. That's up and in for ball 1. 2-1. Grenadiers looking for some base runners here to try and chip away at this deficit here. That's another fly ball to London left. He makes the catch for out number 2. Now Flock. This has been a quick inning for Wireman here so far. Off the plate, ball 1. Popped up into foul territory. Oakes comes over, makes the catch. Lost his hat in the process, but he makes the catch and ends the inning. That is a 1-2-3 inning for Wireman. And we move to the 4th, 4-0. Shawnee State. Brandon Kester, the senior from Louisville, will take over on the mound for IU Southeast.
Brandon Kester, he's coming in with a 3.24 ERA with, it looks like 5 appearances. One of those being a win, and he has not had a loss yet. He has pitched, looks like, let's see.
That's strike 1.
He has pitched 8.1 innings, so definitely looking to get some more innings pitched here. He has 3 walks, but 10 strikeouts, so definitely a good strikeout to walk ratio.
And the count is even to Islick. That's a nice breaking pitch there. Catch the outside corner, 1-2.
And that right there is why he has 10 strikeouts. Those pitches like that.
That's in the dirt, 2-2. 8, 9, and 1 due up for Shawnee State here in the fourth. That missed. Count goes full. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout for Kester. There's one away. Let's close the book on Guttermuth. He works 3 innings, gives up 4 runs, all earned on 6 hits, walked 2. And now we'll give way to Kester, who's ahead on Lund.
Definitely a mood killer there for Guttermuth today.
There's bunted foul, popped up and off the backstop for strike 2. Popped up into right. Shepard under it, makes the catch for out number 2. So a nice start here from Kester. And the lineup turns over for Tressler. Here's a strike. Swing and a miss there, and Kester's ahead 0-2. Looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning to get the Grenadiers back to the bat rack as they've got some work to do here in the fourth to chip away at this deficit. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice start by Kester. Retires the side in order. We move to the bottom of the fourth, 4-0 Shawnee State. Bottom of the fourth rolls in here in New Albany with the Grenadiers down 4-0. That's a shot to short, and that'll be a That throw will pull the first baseman off the bag. Snidek was able to track the throw down, but Burdett's going to be on.
Solid hit. I thought that was going to get through the gap, but good fielding.
So Burdett is aboard. And now Logan Murphy. Bunted back for strike one. So that infield hit by Burdett is the first hit of the afternoon for the Grenadiers, as their bats have been a little sleepy on this Sunday afternoon. Maybe they missed that it was a 1 o'clock start today. But Burdett is aboard, and they will throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Murphy shows bunt, gets it down, and then Wireman will underhand over to Snidek for out number one. That'll be a sacrifice, 1-3 if you're scoring at home. Burdett moves up to second, so there'll be a runner in scoring position. And Colin Long will be the batter. Greg, we saw this yesterday. A lot of bunts, a lot of small ball by the Grenadiers as they look to manufacture runs. They're not relying on the home run ball as much as we've seen in previous years.
Well, if it works, it works, and looked like yesterday it worked for them pretty well. So if they can use that to their advantage, I say, keep doing it. If they don't expect it, they can't, prevent it.
So Long will be the batter. He's down a strike. Now he's down 2 strikes. Fouled off. See if Long can go the other way. With Warner staying close to second there. There's a big hole in the infield there, but there's also a gaping hole in right center field. And then you're pitched off the plate. If you leave one that catches the outside part of the plate, Long can just shoot that one into right field and get the Grenadiers on the board.
Definitely want to hit it here to opposite field, get right between the two, and get some extra bases going.
As you can see, the defensive alignment there for the Bears, that missed 2-2 to Long. Burdett at second with one away here in the fourth. Grenadiers trying to mount a little threat. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll be out number 2. Big strikeout there for Wireman. Now Alex Yurt. Strike 1 to Yurt. Here it looks at strike 2. The pitch. Grounder to short. Scott in time ends the inning. We move to the 5th. It's 4-0 Shawnee State.
We are back for the top of the 5th inning. We have Mendoza, Snidak, and Oaks coming up to bat. First pitch is in there for a strike.
Kester, after his nice debut here in the previous inning, has 2, 3, and 4 due up. So the heart of the Shawnee State order here. See how he can fare against that part of the lineup as he's ahead now 0-2. And then the throw back to Kester with a new baseball bounces off the mound into his glove. That was probably not Brad Wilson's best throwback we've ever seen.
Almost made it, almost.
Yep.
Check to swing. Mendoza hits it straight out to left center, and that will be a base hit starting off the inning. There will be a courtesy runner.
And that'll be Jones, the freshman from Cincinnati, so he'll continue to run there for Mendoza. Now Snidak will be the batter.
First pitch in there for a strike. Very nice pitching from Kester today.
Yep, just giving up the 1 hit so far. And a little over an inning of work.
Runner's going to go. The throw will not be in time. Good throw, just a little off. Fortunately, didn't get him in time. So that will be a stolen base for Eli. Looks like his first stolen base. Yeah, his first stolen base. There's a foul. A little scary. That was almost right on the line.
Yeah, that was ripped foul there. He was all over that pitch, just didn't straighten it out.
Definitely do not want a ball down the line at this time.
Yeah, that'll definitely drive in a run with the good speed out there at second. They track down that foul ball, and we're ready for the next pitch.
That will be hit foul out of play. Count is still 0-2.
So a single by Mendoza, the stolen base by Jones, and the Bears are threatening here early in the fifth.
That ball is lifted high left field and looks like he dropped it.
Yeah, couldn't make the play. It was a long run over there.
It's unfortunate. It looked like he bobbled that catch and
Yeah, Long just couldn't make the play. So now we've got runners at the corners and no one out.
And here comes number 4, Oaks. First pitch is lined into left field. That will score a run. And they're going to wave him across for home. Not in time, though.
Nope, he's out at the plate. He's out at the plate. So
very good. Great throw from left field to make it back to the catcher.
And a nice tag there by Murphy to tag out Snydek as he was sliding in. It was a close play.
Oaks will make it all the way to third base, though.
So a run scores.
Next is number 12, Gasper.
And he'll have an opportunity to drive in another run here with a runner at third.
Swing and a miss.
Big swing there. He was definitely looking to send that one a long way. And this is where you just need a productive out to drive in another run. Home run would be great, but sacrifice fly works just as well with the runner at third.
Another swing and a miss. Very good pitches so far. So 0-2 early. If you're the Grenadiers, you definitely like a strikeout here just to get another out. That ball will be down in the dirt.
Nice stop by Murphy. Didn't want that going 5-hole between his legs there and skirting away.
Murphy has been very good at keeping the ball in front of him today. Been a couple balls that should have definitely gotten past, but and that ball is going to be lifted into center field for another hit. That's going to score another run.
So Gasper comes through with the RBI single, and it's now 6-0.
Now here comes number 1, Scott. So a good couple innings, leading to an inning of a couple runs scored. He's going to check up on first base, but he'll slide back just in time. Pitch is in there for a strike. Very nice control right there. double play ball is here. So if the Grenadiers, get 2 quick outs, that'll end the inning for them. That ball will be lifted foul.
So Shawnee State scores twice in the first, twice in the third, now twice in the fifth to take a 6-run lead. They've got 6 runs on 9 hits through 5 innings, or into the fifth, rather. Grenadiers have 1 hit so far here today.
Check back on first. He'll make it back. Apparently, Shawnee here wants to, every other inning, put 2 on the board.
That's right. Opened up a comfortable lead now here.
Count is 0-2. Outside. Looked a little low. So it'll be 1-2. The steal. Throw to second is not in time. That will be a stolen base.
So Gasper steals second here, and then
looks like there's going to be a meeting over at the mound. I don't believe a pitching change yet, just a couple encouraging words about the manager.
And I think that 2 pitches ago now, Coach Neffendorf was looking for a strike 3 call that didn't come. Now you got the stolen base, trying to settle your pitcher down after a couple of negative plays, let's say. And you've got to limit, you've already got 2 runs in. You don't want to make this balloon here into more runs. Just attack the batter, and then instead,
that'll hit him.
Yep.
Runners on first and second now with 1 away. The only upside to that is the double play ball is now back in effect. But definitely do not want this many people on base. So, number 32, Warner, will come up. That ball is tapped foul.
Big spot here for Kester to try and see if he can get out of this without surrendering any more runs, and try and keep the Grenadiers' hopes of coming back here alive.
Tapper, but
he's ahead now 0-2. And you're right, as you said earlier, 1 pitch away from a double play to get out of the inning if he can. But a strikeout would be great too if he can get there.
Either way, an out is definitely needed here. The ball is lifted high, right above the plate, but it looks like it will go out of play.
Off the press box, still 2-2. Or 0-2, rather.
That ball is going to be tapped. And the throw to third was not in time.
Yeah, tough play there for Putnam. Try. And he went to third. He was falling away in the hole there, and now the bases are loaded. It'll be a fielder's choice to load the bases.
Now the designated hitter, number 44, Eslick. First pitch is low and away for ball. That is in there for a strike. That'll even the count 1-1. Pitch is low, 2-1. Definitely a struggle when you have bases loaded and you're trying to put some people away. Didn't get the strike call there, so that will make it 3-1.
And trying to, keep the ball low here, get a ground ball. Don't want to leave anything elevated that can be sent in the outfield, driving another run.
That'll be a swing, and I believe he got a little bit of that.
Got a piece of that. Foul it back. Full count.
Almost no sound on that hit, too. Nice. That will be in there for a strikeout. Very nice strikeout here. And they're going to pick him off at third.
That was a
very nice throw.
That was a cannon shot down to third by Murphy to pick off the runner there. That would be Gasper, and that ends the inning. So we moved to the bottom of the fifth, rather. Still 6-0, Shawnee State.
Starting off the bottom of the fifth, we have Grant Shepard coming up to bat. That first pitch will be swung on and missed. We have Grant Shepard, and then Carson Womman will be facing Slater Shield and Mason White, as that ball will miss 1-1. Miss 2-1. Very good eye here from Shepard to get back ahead in the count. Missed 3-1. And that will be in there for a strike. He thought that might have been a ball 4, but count will be full, 3-2. Payoff pitch, and that's swung on and missed. That will be a strikeout. That'll turn things over here for Slater Shield, though.
Nice job by Wireman to battle back after a couple of after falling behind there to get the strikeout.
Definitely good work to go from in front of the count to behind the count to back in front of the count. Shows bunt, but that'll miss for ball 1. That will be evening out the count for 1-1. The 1-1 misses for 2-1. Up. That'll make it 3-1. Good eye again. Going from behind the count back in front of it. That's a strike. Evening out the count again.
So another full count here. See who's going to win this battle.
Had 2 full counts in 1 inning so far. That will be another strikeout. The throw to first will get him, so that'll be out number 2. 2 full counts followed up by a strikeout. And here comes number 15, Mason White. Power hitter, RBI man.
And we've now seen the game 2 yesterday and now today. The Grenadier offense has just gone quiet. Really having issues adjusting to the Shawnee State pitching staff.
Definitely not as loud as it has been in the past couple of weeks. Swung on and miss. That'll make it 0-2.
Can anybody in this lineup make the adjustments and get a rally together, or as we saw yesterday with Oaks, will Wireman just continue to shut down this offensive attack for IU Southeast?
Count is still, or is 1-2. It's definitely unfortunate to not see so much offense here. A couple games ago, they had the 11-1 victory. That ball is shot out to right field. That is back. That ball will be caught, though, on the warning track.
Just missed it. And we will go to the 6th with Shawnee State leading 6-0.
back, and we are at the top of the 6th inning. Tyler Lund will lead off here for Shawnee. The Grenadiers have a new pitcher, Casey Cheek. He has a 9 ERA with only 1 appearance, no wins or losses, but he's only pitched 1 inning. So
He's a graduate student from Oblong, Illinois, and Campbellsville University is he transferred in from.
first pitch misses for a ball. In there for a strike. Evens the count 1-1. So he will face Tyler Lund, and then it will turn over back to Tressler and Mendoza. That's in there for a strike, so that'll make the count 1-2. That is outside. And even the count 2-2. Again, a very good stop by the catcher Logan Murphy. Pitch is fouled away, almost straight into the dugout. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, makes the full count. Full count will be fouled off. See it again. Full count, that will be beautiful catch there.
Nice play by Burdett.
Burdett, the second baseman.
As that one was sinking there, he was able to get over and grab it. That's not the easiest play in the world.
Very nice snag to go ahead and not even have to throw to first. So that will turn things over for Shawnee State. That will bring out Tressler, number 34.
Sent that one and spiked that one in front of the plate for ball 1.
The 1-0. Swung on down the line. That will get through.
Now that's going to be trouble.
And he is going to go to 3. They cannot pick it up on that outside. And that will be...
Shepard had some trouble over by the tarp.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It looked like it might have gotten stuck underneath a part of the tarp. But that will line Tressler to third base. So an unfortunate down-the-line ball will give them...
It was a hot shot down the line. Flock couldn't get there. Goes in, over by the tarp, so Shepard has trouble with that.
And that ball is going to be straight into right field for a base hit. That will bring in another, and it'll be 7-0, Shawnee. And looks like Eli will be coming back out to be a pinch runner, sorry. Number 9, Snidek will come up. Pitch will be high and almost out of the catcher's glove, but Logan does a good job at keeping it in. It'll be 1-0. Low, 2-0. Looks like Shawnee is keeping their trend going of every other inning tacking on runs.
Yeah, they've just chipped away,
Swing and a miss.
but they've just been able to tack on a couple runs and keep the Grenadiers completely shut down offensively. So now out to a nice, comfortable lead here as we get into the later innings.
Definitely unfortunate for the offense of the Grenadiers today. That'll be in their first strike. Count is even, 2-2. Only one out. The double play ball is in effect, though. So if they can get a good ground ball here, that will end the inning for them. Fouled off. Swung on and miss. Very good strikeout there.
Nice job by Cheek to just jam him inside. And
Now they're one away. And here comes number 4. And that will be Eric Oakes. First pitch is a swing and the miss. 0-1. That'll get through and to the backstop. That will allow Eli to get to second base. Count is still even, 1-1. The pitch is in there for strike 2. Very nice. A little bit outside, and that got it to go right into that edge. The 1-2. Low. Count will even at 2-2 now. Two. Tapped out of play. So Eric Oakes fighting here. Swung on and miss. And that'll do it for the inning. Very nice pitching there. We will be back at the bottom of the 6th. So here at the bottom of the 6th. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0.
Putnam leading it off here in the 6th.
Okay, I thought it was Putnam. I just didn't want to be wrong. That ball is lifted high into the foul side of first base, and he will make the catch. That'll be the first away.
For Carson Wireman, who who's only thrown 14 innings entering today, he's done a wonderful job so far of shutting down this Grenadier. I mean, both pitchers have, but he's worked now 3 2/3 and only allowed 1 hit. Struck out 3.
He's been doing very good at keeping the offense quiet. I'm pretty sure that 1 hit was almost not even a hit. That was, if it was fielded, a little faster, that would have been an out. Max Flock comes in and swings on that one. That'll make it 1-1.
Just full marks to the pitching staff at Shawnee State over these past couple of games.
Swung on and fouled away. That'll make it 1-2. Very dominant pitching performance by Shawnee to come in and just not allow really any leeway at all. That ball miss. The only base runners the Grenadiers have had were from base on balls. That ball will be foul. I could have sworn that was fair, but umpires ruled it foul.
Pulled just foul.
Count is still 2-2. Only 1 out. Swung on, and that will be lifted over to the left field. They will make the catch, and that will be number 2.
So Lund makes that catch.
And here comes Burdett. Hopefully he can start getting some stuff going for the Grenadiers here.
I mean, just not even really great contact by the offense so far. I mean,
it's been very weak. And if there is contact, it's either lifted straight out to an outfielder or it's lifted just barely shy of the infield. That pitch is straight into left center, and that will drop for a base hit. He will go for 2, and he will be in there sliding.
Aggressive base running there by Burdett, but able to leg that one into a double. That's exactly what the Grenadiers were needing. That drop that one into the left center field gap and turn on the Jets.
Again, it's the Grenadiers' 2-out luck that'll keep on rolling. Next up will be number 21, Murphy. Logan Murphy, the catcher, has been showing pretty good defense today, keeping balls in front of him. Got hit by a pitch in one of his first at-bats right above the knee, I believe it was. He'll take that first pitch for 0-1. But it looks like hit by pitch is not affecting him at all. He's still getting some good at-bats.
He's a catcher. He's tough.
Oh, yeah. Swing and a miss. 0-2. You'd love to see a base hit here to get the Grenadiers up on the board. That ball will be lifted out to right. It will drop in, and that will score the first Grenadier run today.
There's your base hit. Little opposite field single. Drives in Burdett.
The score is now 7-1 with pinch runner number 3.
That'll
Gabe
be,
Yonto.
yep, that'll be Yonto.
And here comes Colin Long. So the 2-out magic for the Grenadiers continues. Ball is high. Ball 1. I don't know what it is. The Grenadiers always, when they get 2 outs, they start getting stuff going. In this one inning, they've doubled the amount of hits that they've had this whole game. That ball is fouled back 0-2, or 1-1, I mean.
And it's a nice job by Murphy to just send that one to the opposite field. You're not trying to do too much with it.
Just a little bloop.
Yep, and gets the run in.
That ball is going to make it through the infield again, straight out to outfield, and that will be another single. The 2-out magic again continues.
Keep the line moving.
Up next will be number 25, Yurt. So the Grenadiers have base runners again. 2 outs. The bottom of the lineup. Shows bunt, but it'll be in their first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Good eye there by Alex. That ball will be hit over to foul grounds, but it'll be out of play.
Nice run over there by Oaks to try and make that catch, but just ran out of room. So 1-2 now to your.
Pitcher will take his reset. The 1-2 to Yurt. Will be hit foul. Looks like the Shawnee bullpen has somebody getting ready. Looks like it might be Trent Tice.
He pitched.
Low.
He pitched yesterday. Trying to get Wireman out of this, and then maybe you bring in a reliever for 7, 8, and 9. But
that ball will be tapped to second base, where he will cleanly make the play, and that will be out number 3 for the Grenadiers. But they do tack on 1 run to start chipping away at that lead. We will be back at the bottom of the 7th. So here at the top of the 7th, I said bottom. That was my mistake. We Grenadiers have a new pitcher. It is number 11, Oscar Welsh. He has a 4.15 ERA with 4 innings pitched. He has 5 appearances, no wins or losses yet. That will be in there low for ball, 1-0. Swing, and that will be popped up high towards the third base side.
Did he hang on?
Jumped and made the catch mid-air, but it looks like he caught that, but he is down. Oh, he's up again.
Now he's
yeah,
back
he
up.
made the catch.
But did the umpire ever make a call?
Yeah, he's already back in the dugout.
Yep, so
Beautiful jumping
that's
catch.
a great catch by Long over there up against the fence.
Wow. Very nice. So that'll retire Gasper, and Scott will now come up for the Shawnee State Bears.
He ran, leaped, made the catch, and slammed into the fence that runs down the foul line.
Pitches in there for a strike. That was a very nice jumping catch to grab that. It looked like he could have dropped it on the way down.
I couldn't tell if he hung on or
yeah.
not. That was the only thing.
That's in there for strike 2. 0-2. What a great way to start that defensive inning.
That's really well done.
That will be fouled off to the right side. So Oscar Welsh getting it started for this inning so far. Beautiful defensive play made. And ahead in the count, 1-2. Ball will be just a little low, but the 1-2. We tapped foul. Outside. That will make the count even, 2-2. Pitch will be low, and that will be ball 3. He thought that was ball 4. So the count will be full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strikeout. Right as he thought he got a base on balls, he got brought back and struck out. Up next will be number 32, Warner.
First strikeout for Welsh there, so out
Very
number
good
2.
one.
Yep.
First pitch in there for a strike. Very nice pitch right there. And that will be a swing for a strike 2. Went around, tried to check it, but went too far. And the 0-2 will be tapped down to second base, where they will be making the play. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. And Shawnee will still lead the Grenadiers 7-1. We will be back at the bottom of the 7th. Starting things here for the bottom of the 7th will be Grant Shepard. And then the lineup will turn over to Slater Shield and Mason White. So that pitch will be called a ball for 1-0. Swing and a miss. Inside. That will be 2-1. That ball will be hit pretty hard, but it'll go foul.
Wireman up to 62 pitches. See if the Grenadiers can get anything going here. As you think Wireman would be maybe getting a little tired here late in his outing.
Very quality pitch today for him, though. Good day, only allowing 1 run. Only a handful of hits as well. That ball will be lifted over to left field where they will make the catch.
Another ball that just hangs up there for the outfielders to track down.
Had a couple of those straight to the left fielder, so that's unfortunate. But up next will become Slater Shield. Good on base man. See if he can pull something together here for the Grenadiers. First pitch. In there for strike 1. Ball will be hit to third baseman. And there was no run. It looked like it hit the ground before. There'll be no run.
Yeah, that'll be a 5-3 put out there. I think Oaks thought he snagged it, but it hit the ground, so fires across to complete the out, 2 away.
Apparently Slater thought that he caught that as well because there was no run over to first base. Next up will be Mason White, power hitter. See if he can pull something together here. First pitch. It's tapped foul. So the 0-1 pitch. That ball is hit pretty high, but straight to center fielder. And that will be a quick 1-2-3 inning for
right at Tressler to end the inning. So we move to the 8th, 7-1, Shawnee State. New pitcher for the Grenadiers is Cade Rush, and new corner infielders for the Grenadiers. Trevor Goodwin's at first, and Coulter Hamilton is at third base as we start the eighth.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Cade Rush has a 12.60 ERA with 1 loss attributed to him. He has 6 appearances and 5 innings pitch. Giving up a couple hits, couple runs. So, see if he can get a good, get some good innings going, as he's already ahead in the count 0-2. A little high, 1-2. That will be called strike 3.
Good start for Rush. Catches the outside corner there for a strikeout.
Caught looking too. He was not expecting that to be a strike. So, very nice first out of the inning. First pitch is in there for a strike as well. This will be number 5, Lund. Tyler Lund. Shows bump, but it goes over his head.
A little wild there, 1-1.
That ball is hit high and deep into center. He will drop the ball, unfortunately.
Yeah, White couldn't get there, but he might have a play at third. The throw not in time.
Very stellar base running there by Lund to get all the way to third base. So there will be a runner on third with 1 out.
That'll be a triple.
Wow. Very good hit there. That ball, I don't think he expected that to keep carrying as long as it did.
It just kept carrying, and I think White had just a long run to get there and just couldn't make the play.
Reached back and tried to grab it, but ultimately it fell back out. That ball is inside and down for ball 1. So runner on third, 1 out, and that'll bring up the top of the lineup for Tressler. And that ball will be in about the same location, 2-0. So Tressler, and we have Mendoza on deck. That will be cut on and missed. 2-1. Ball is low for 3-1. Pitch. It's gonna. Looks like it hit his elbow, and that will give him a hit by pitch.
So now runners at the corners with 1 away. And Mendoza, the catcher, will be the batter.
Snidek on deck. Double play ball is in effect. Outside, 1-0. If they can get a tiny tapper straight to one of the infielders, that'd be a nice double play right there. Limit any damage Shawnee can do. That ball is not what they were looking for. That will roll all the way to the wall. That will score 2, and that will be in there for a standing double. Oh, that will only score 1. And that will be a standing double. Runner on second and third. Score is now 8-1, Shawnee.
And Jones will run at second base, so Mendoza's had a nice day. Drives in a run there.
And Snidek will be coming up to bat.
Eight to one now, Shawnee State. Runners at second and third, still only one out. So Snidek can blow this one open.
Swing and a miss. Eric Oakes on deck. He's had a day so far. And that'll get over to the backstop. That'll score a run, and the runner will advance from second to third. So it is now 9-1, Shawnee. Count is even 1-1 to Snidek. Pitches inside, and it hit him. So that will be runners on the corners again.
Somebody's rustling around in the Grenadier bullpen, but not sure they're ready yet. So Brett Neffendorf's going to go out and chat with his pitcher, Rush. Still only one out.
Kate Rush came in, put a couple batters down, but has now fallen to the Shawnee's offense that has been explosive today.
9 runs on 12 hits so far, 1 run on 4 hits, and a couple of errors for IU Southeast. Definitely something that you can build off of if you're Shawnee State, coming in here and picking up a pair of wins. It looks like a couple of innings left, but a comfortable lead now.
Called strike. Eric Oakes will come in and let's see what he can do.
And if you're IU Southeast, you can build off of that first win in game 1 and learn from the last 2 games. That's going to be a sacrifice fly, it appears. It looks like it's deep enough. It is. So 10-1 here.
Good
Second out of the
sac
inning.
fly. Good hit all the way out to right field for that sac fly. It's going to bring in that run pretty easily. And up next, it looks like it will be Gasper. Pitch is very high. 1-0.
Gasper on the day 1 for 4 with a couple of RBIs.
Again, Logan doing really good work to keep that ball from going behind him. That ball is hammered deep to center field, but it will be caught on the warning track, and that will do it for the top of the 8th inning. We will go down to the bottom of the 8th, 10-1 Shawnee.
Yeah, Putnam will lead it off here in the 8th for the Grenadiers as they try and bounce back after a couple of rough innings here lately. Now they're in the hole 10-1.
That ball is hit almost directly straight up. The catcher will wave and drop it.
The catcher was underneath it and just dropped it.
Very unfortunate. That was a easy catch, but
Now, obviously, it's always a tough play for a catcher to go try and find a pop-up, toss your mask, get underneath it, but he was there and just dropped it. So that'll be a dropped foul ball for an error. And that battle continue for Putnam.
Putnam has a second life here. Hoping to get things started for the Grenadiers late in the game. Down by 9, but I've seen more things pulled off. 2-1 is the count. That ball is lifted up again, but this time a little deeper. And the right fielder will make the catch for the first out. It's been unfortunate for the Grenadiers' offense. It's been a lot of pop flies. Number 45 will come up to bat.
Yeah, Trevor Goodwin will be the batter. He came in to play first base.
Trevor Goodwin, he is batting at a .100 average with 8 games played. That ball is lifted high again to the left fielder. He will make the catch, and that's another pop fly.
Lund will make that catch for out number 2.
Again, very, very unfortunate for the Grenadiers' offense. They cannot seem to get balls on the ground. Getting a little under them.
And really just squaring anything. They can't square anything up.
Ethan Burdett will come up to hit.
Great job by Wireman today. I can't say enough about him.
First pitch is in their first strike. Definitely been showing a lot of dominance today, going through this whole. How many innings has it been? 6?
They're going to appeal. He did not go on the check swing. Carson into his 6th inning of work now. 1 run on 4 hits, struck out 3, no walks.
Been very good so far. That'll make the count 2-1. Very dominant pitching, followed up by a very lackluster offense today. That pitch is in there, it'll even the count 2-2. There's a hit right down the middle. Good hit for Ethan Burdett right there.
So the inning will continue for Murphy. Oh, we're going to have a pinch hitter. So Hassong will be the pinch hitter. Noah Hassong. The freshman from Plainfield, Indiana, will step in.
It looks like this will be his first at-bat. So, first at-bat of the season. Let's see how it'll turn out for him. Ball's low. 1-0. Ethan Burdett will take a strong lead off first. That ball will be hit foul. 1-1.
Nice
Ball's in
pitch.
1-2. Caught him looking on that one. That ball will be tapped over to short. He'll make a throw to first, and that'll do it.
Nice play by Scott, although the throw had to be picked out of the dirt at the other end. But a nice play, defensive play on both ends to end the inning. We move to the ninth, 10-1, Shawnee State.
Starting off here at the top of the ninth, we have a new pitcher. It looks like it'll be Aiden Darledge, who got his first save last week against Huntington. He has pitched 1 inning. He has 1 save and only 1 appearance. He has 2 strikeouts and 1 base on ball. And it looks like we also have a new catcher.
Noah Hessong will be the catcher, who pinch hit in the previous inning and now will stay in as the catcher.
That ball is in there for 1-1. So Noah Hissong's second game appearance. Giving Logan Murphy a little bit of a break today. He's done very well behind the plate. That ball is lifted high into center field. There to make the catch, and that'll be the first one put away.
And Braden Hazelwood's taken over in center field, so he makes that play. And Gabe Yonto is in left field.
A lot of defensive changes today. So Warner will come in to hit today, or miss that bat. Ball misses for a 1-0 count. Low and inside, 2-0. I think he lost that ball that the catcher threw back to him. Thought it might have hit him. 2-0 pitch. Low, 3-0. Pitch. In there for strike one. That'll be 3-1. That ball is hit sharply foul. So they will see it again, a full count. The ball is hit back and out of play. Good fight here on both sides. Full count pitch is hammered into left field. That ball hits the wall. And that will be a double for Warner. And up next will become Eslick. Warner there, good hit. Almost went out if it was a little higher.
Just off the wall.
Yep, hit the wall direct head on, so very good hit there. Eslick, the DH, comes up to hit. First pitch. In there for strike one. So 0-1 count. Only 1 out so far. The double play is not in order. Not from the grounding into fashion anyway. Swing and a miss. Good pitch right there. Make count 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Very good strikeout right there.
Nice job by Darledge to battle back after seeing a ball hit almost out to come back and strike out the next batter he sees. Again, This is somebody who's only making a second collegiate appearance to, gain some experience here and work through all the different things that come up. And you get a save in your first appearance, and now it's mop-up duty, but trying to not limit or not to extend this deficit.
Up next to bat for Shawnee is Tyler Lund. That first ball kind of got away from Noah Hassan, but managed to keep the runner at second. That ball is hit high, but out of play, it looks like. So the count is 1-1. Even count pitch. Outside, 2-1. Definitely a good learning experience here for Aiden. Get some experience in the collegiate pitching. He may be down by a couple runs, but Doesn't mean you can't get some quality at bats here. That ball is low for 3-1. So 2 outs.
Nice pitch.
That pitch is really good. Right on the edge for a strike there. So full count, 3-2. That ball is hit high. Center fielder reaches out on it, and it drops in front of him. That'll score another run. That'll make it 11-1.
I'm not sure Hazel would pick that one up off the bat very well, and just couldn't get there either, but I'm not sure he got the best jump. So another run is in, and it'll be 11-1.
Looks like there will be
and we're going to have a pitching change, and we'll be back in a moment.
So, pitching change. We will have number 43, Carmen Fichitola, come in. He has 0 wins and 1 loss. He has 2 appearances, 1.2 innings pitched, and no strikeouts, but 2 bases on balls.
Trying to get the final out here in the 9th inning.
That ball is hit hard and deep, but it does not look like it's going to be fair. Now that'll be out of play.
No, it's a.
Oh, wow, that is home run. That looked out of play. So first pitch swung on for a 2-run home run. And that'll be 13-1, Shawnee. That did not look like it was fair enough, but hard hit ball right down the line. Drove deep enough.
So Tesler comes through again. That'll be his 4th hit of the game.
Wow.
He scored 5 runs, now driven in 2.
Next up here is Mendoza again. He's also had a great day today. First pitch is swung on, but foul tipped back. 0-1. Definitely not a pretty start if you're Carmine coming in. On one is inside for 1-1. One pitch is hit hard into right center field, and that will roll almost all the way to the wall. That will be a standing double.
And that is the 5th hit of the day for Diego Mendoza. He's 5 for 5 with 2 RBIs, a couple of doubles, drawn a walk. Just the top couple in this lineup have terrorized Grenadier pitching here today.
Mendoza's absolutely seeing that ball like a beach ball today. He is hitting that every single time he is coming up to bat.
Now Snidak with another runner in scoring position.
First pitch is inside for ball 1. Shifted him out a little bit. One out. Outside 2-0. Outside again. And that will be a 4-pitch walk.
Pinch hitter here, it'll be number 33, Michael DeJesus. He's a senior from Puerto Rico.
This will be his 5th at-bat, 4th game played. 0 batting average so far, but... Whoa. Inside. Almost got him, but 1-0. Vigitola not being able to command his pitches very well, not finding the strike zone as much as he'd like to. That ball is swung on and missed. Count evens out 1-1. Outside. Inside again. 3-1. Runner on first and second. 2 outs. Just looking to put this final out away, but can't seem to get it. That'll be swung and tapped foul. Full count. Full count pitch. Swung on. Tapped it. See the full count pitch again. That ball is hammered deep to left field.
Foul.
Foul.
But he got all that one.
Wow.
Goodness.
Very scary hit if you are Pichitola right there. Wind pushed that one a little bit. Foul. Full count. Strike three called. Well, not a pretty inning, but they got out of it nonetheless. Grenadiers will have one final chance here at the bottom of the ninth. Shawnee leads 13-1. So, Gabe Yonto will be the first up to bat here for the Grenadiers. Shawnee has a new pitcher, Trent Tice. He's a 3.86 ERA. He has 7 appearances, 1 game saved. He's pitched 9.1 innings. He has 9 strikeouts and 1 base on balls. That ball will miss, and that will make the count even 1-1. Gabe Yonto. So far, 2 games played. That ball will be hit straight to second baseman. Field cleanly, and that will be the first out.
Now Yurt with one away.
Ball's inside for ball 1. Outside, ball 2. In there for strike 1. Count is 2-1. Alex Yurt, and then Grant Shepard is on deck. The ball is is hit foul, out of play. Count evens at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and hit. That'll get down for a base hit. That'll be a single. Solid hit by Alex Urt right there. And now Grant Shepard will come up, see if he can get this ball rolling.
6th hit of the day for IU Southeast.
Pitch is fouled off to the left, out of play. Outside, count evens 1-1. Ball's in there for strike 2. Outside. 2-2. Runner on first. Double play is in order, so need to make sure that this ball, if it's hit a little far out. That ball is low. Full count, 3-2. Definitely do not want a grounder to end the day today. That ball is hammered straight through. That'll be another single straight into center field. And that'll turn things over again.
And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Number 30, and that will be
Coulter Hamilton, who's been in at third base, but he'll get his first appearance at the plate.
So runner on second and first. That ball is hit foul. Outfield playing, or infield playing pretty deep. Trying not to let any balls get by him. That ball is hit deep and in the gap. And that ball will get down and roll to the wall. And that'll send one runner home. And that'll make the game 13-2, Shawnee.
Nice job by Coulter to shoot that one into the left center field gap there. Get a run in, put a couple runners in scoring position here with one away.
And that'll be the pinch hitter, Braden Hazelwood. Coming up to bat now with a runner on second and third. Still only one out.
So looks like too little too late for the Grenadiers here, but the bats coming to life a little bit, and they've been, a couple shots back up the middle and then a nice double into the gap.
That ball miss outside for ball 1. Pitch is in there for a strike. Even it out 1-1. That ball is hit straight through the gap. That'll allow another run in. And that'll be 13-3 Shawnee. And now there are runners on the corners. So in the very last inning, bats come alive.
Juan Familia will be out there to talk to his pitcher. And he'll give him a couple encouraging words and now face Putnam.
Couple nice ground balls and that double in the gap. Keeping the Grenadiers alive for a little bit. Ball is low, 1-0. Again, double play is in order. That ball miss again for ball 2. That's a hit high, but not very deep. Over there in the left, and it will be caught. That will be out number 2 over there in the foul grounds on left field.
Now Goodwin with the Grenadiers down to their final out.
Ball 1. Good eye on Trevor not to go too far out on that one. Swing and a miss. Count evens 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. That ball is hit hard and deep. He got all of that one, and that is gone. Take a good look, you won't see it for long. Great 3-run home run right there. Got all of that ball and hammered that out. 13-6 Shawnee. Grenadiers are slowly chipping away, but chipping away nonetheless.
So Goodwin runs into one there, cuts the lead to 13-6. His second home run, or his first home run of the season, rather. 4th RBI.
What a beautiful first home run to have. Barreled that all the way out there. In there for strike 1. And it'll be Ethan Burdett. Looked like it was a little low, 1-1. That ball is hit pretty high, but it'll go out of play on the right side.
Grenadiers down to their final strike. Can Burdett keep the rally going here?
The ball is hit back and out of play. So the count is 1-2, down to their last strike. And that ball is going to be tapped down the middle. Second baseman will throw it, but not in time. That'll be an infield single for Ethan Burdett.
So he does what he needs to do. Goes back up the middle, beats out an infield hit, keeps the line moving.
And that'll be number 37.
That'll be Hessong.
Looks like the Shawnee bullpen has a pitcher warming up just in case. Ball is low, 1-0. Shawnee has Dylan Bernard warming up. But that ball is hammered, and that will reach the wall as well. Another run is coming in to the plate. Oh, never mind. He will stop at third. So that'll be another double. So that will be runners on second and third.
Nice play by the left fielder there, Lund, to get back to that ball and get it back in quickly and hold Burdett to third. That's Noah Hessong's first collegiate hit, and it's for extra bases, so congrats to him. And Yanto will be the batter.
Ball was hit up and all the way back, rolling all the way to the wall. So what a good first hit to have. Ball is low, 1-0. Grenadiers finding their groove in the last portion of the game. Again, their two-out magic shines through. Another low ball, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. In there for strike one. Gabe Yanto lifts that one out to left, but that will be caught, and that will be the end.
So Lund makes the catch to end the game. Shawnee State moves to 6-10 on the season. IU Southeast falls to 8-11. Zach Guttermuth will get the loss. He's 1-1 now.
Not a pretty game by any means.
1-2 now, rather. And Carson Womman gets his first win of the season to move to 1-0. We'll be back next weekend. Check the schedule on the website as there's weather forecast for the area. So not sure when we're going to play the Ohio Christian Series, but we'll update it once we know. Until then, Stephen Oots,
Greg
Enders saying good afternoon from the Cutter Sports Complex, where Shawnee State has defeated IU Southeast 13-6 to win the first conference series of the year.